think it's fair to say we already know who's going to win Most Improved Player this season. Deni has not only been one of the best players coming up in the NBA over the past couple of years, but this year it's different. He's taking over, and he's also one of the smartest players in basketball. Take a look at this play right here. We're going to get this screen, right? And what we're going to notice right away is they're going to be in a switch defense, which means we are going to force Jabari Smith over, and they're going to switch Tari Eason to the screener. Now, once we recognize this, Jabari Smith is not a guy that you want to look to attack. He's lengthy, he's a solid defender, so definitely not someone you want to attack. However, what we're going to do is we are going to set up a DHO. What is a DHO? Essentially a dribble handoff. So we're going to kick it over to Klingon. We're going to immediately go and hand it back off to Deni. Now, as Deni's coming off this little screen here off the DHO, we are reading, what is our defender going to do? Is he going to fight over, or is he going to go underneath? Now, there are two different things you can do off of what they do, okay? So if they go underneath the screen, we call that disrespectful, okay? The reason being is they're daring you to shoot the ball. If they go over, you're going to want to roll this thing and have your big also roll, creating a 2-on-1 versus Steven Adams. They go underneath the screen, we stop on a dime, and we take the three. Beautiful shot by Deni. We're going to break down a ton of film from this game, so make sure you guys get ready, hit the like button, and comment down below. Who do you think is the biggest threat to win the Most Improved Player outside of Deni? But in my opinion, dude, he might even have it secured. He is so good. Now, another thing that Deni does extremely well, guys, is take advantage of how defenses play screens, like we just saw, right? But more importantly, right here, we're going to set up this screen to his left side, right? Now, we have to understand that Steven Adams is in constant communication with the defender who is about to get screened, because he knows Tari Eason can't see behind him. He doesn't know the screen's coming, so he's saying screen left, screen left, screen left. Now, when you hear that, ultimately, you want to kind of overcommit and get over that screen initially. But Deni does a really good job waiting for you to send that overcommit, right? Plants that right foot into the ground as if he's trying to fight over the screen. But guess what happens? Right? They give you the baseline. And because they give you the baseline, and because we're overloading the opposite side of the floor, guess what's wide open? This lane to the basket is absolutely wide open. So he uses it, drives into lane. He's going to utilize that inside shoulder, body contact. That's how you draw fouls. That's how you draw free throws, right? So drive into the lane and then uses his off arm to kind of swat down Steven Adams a little bit. And he gets an and one. Sound dumb. They are just, or he is just too smart for you. And it's honestly so fun to watch, man. I'm going to watch every Deni game, I promise you. Also love how he runs the floor in transition. Not a guy that's going to, do anything half speed. Not going to do anything half effort. He's always going to give it 100%. This dude could be a superstar on a championship contender. At least in my opinion, that's the kind of unselfishness he has to his game. But look at this. L in transition, get the ball early, and then look at this again. Use the shoulder. Use the shoulder. We want to generate the contact. Boom. Put the shoulder into him. Layup again. Same thing. Same thing as last play. Shoulder. Use his off arm to make sure you're not going to get no crazy block from the backside. Easy. Easy layup there in transition for Deni. Now, also, again, back to these little high pick and roll situations. We're going to get this screen. We're going to see what the defense does. Okay, boom, they're going to switch everything. What are we going to do from here? Well, it looks like they're forcing you baseline. Why are they going to force you baseline? Because there's an extra defender baseline. And what I mean by that is the out of bounds marker, right? It adds an extra layer of defense. But you also have a strong side defender and a lengthy KD as well. So looks like he's going to try to force him baseline. And what does Deni do? He takes the inside anyway, right? Boom, gets to the inside. Again, use that shoulder, create space, and then fade away. Look at that. That is beautiful. You're going to force me to the baseline? Bet. That's not what I'm going to do. That's not what I'm going to do, right? Boom, gets to the inside. Look at how much separation he's able to generate right here. About a whole step backwards. Now he's off the back foot, right? The defender. And now he just put up the shot. Easy. No contest. Wide open. That's what I'm talking about. Deni can do whatever he wants. He's becoming that type of player, and there's nothing you can really do to stop him. And you can go back over the past 5, 6, 7 games, weeks. You can go back weeks. This dude is starting to hit a stride that I don't know how teams are going to defend. Guys, really quickly, do me a big time favor. Hit the like button if you want more Deni videos. I want to post and cover Deni all year long. So if you do want those videos, let me know in the comments down below. Subscribe to the channel, join the family, turn on your post notifications. That way you're notified every time we post these videos. We've got you guys covered. Okay, with that being said, let's continue on into some more Deni film. The NBA season is in full swing, which means we all have a chance to over 1,000 X hour money during this year's NBA season. Now, before I get into my picks for tonight, I do want to show you a big offer that they're giving right now. If you use my promo code DUBS, they're going to give you a 100% match up to $100, which means if you put in 100, they're going to give you 100 to use on the Sleeper app. If you put in 50, they're going to give you 50, right? It is an absolute cheat code. But what I am putting in for tonight is Giannis over 30 points. They're taking on Cleveland. He usually has really good games versus Cleveland. I think he is going to have a big night tonight. Probably will get to the free throw line a ton. I also like Evan Mobley to have a little bit more assists because they have Giannis guarding him majority of the time. He likes to kick out, draw double teams in certain areas of the floor. And I think he's going to have a lot of assist opportunities. We also can look at Khalil Ware versus the Knicks. I think he's going to have 10 or more points in this game. And this is 20 to win 70. You guys can obviously put more, put less, whatever you guys want. And again, use promo code DUBS. You'll get a $100 match deposit on your first deposit, depending on how much you put in. Terms and conditions apply. See Sleeper's terms of use for details. Currently operational in over 25 states. So check out Sleeper today. Okay, take a look at this one. I mean, very similar to what we've seen so far, guys. We're going to get a screen. You can see they're over committing to this screen. You see how far he gets, basically knowing that screen's coming. Well, guess what? We're going to set it to the other side. We're going to use it quickly. We're going to force your big to switch onto us right away, right? Boom. Now, obviously, because our big can shoot the ball a little bit, it forces Amen Thompson to make a decision. We already have this lane. We have the leverage. You're not going to be able to get back in front. So either A, your big can fully switch, or B, you can double team. And there's nothing really else you can do. Okay? Now, Deni knows that. Deni knows that very well. So what he does, he's going to attack. He's going to swerve. That way, Amen Thompson, there's no chance you're getting back in front of me. That's what he does, right? But now as we're getting downhill, watch what he does. Boom. Body contact. Draw the foul. Draw the contact, right? And one. Sound dumb. Easy money. Does it every single time. And again, there's nothing you can do. There's nothing you can do. If you're not where you need to be by the time that he's going up, it's over. He's probably going to the free throw line, or he's probably got an and one. Either way. Sound dumb. Alright, love this play as well. We're going to fake this little topside DHO. As we come off this thing, we're going to set an off ball. They switch everything, so it doesn't really matter. But because they switch it, instead of going and attacking, you can see they're kind of top locking. We're going to roll right to the basket, force this defender to pick up on the backside cut, and Deni's just going to fill the void, essentially, right? So, boom, we cut to the basket, we drive, we get in the way, Jabari Smith picks up, they want a point switch, they don't do it well enough, and Deni gets a standalone three, a little bit of a contest, but don't matter, because he gets it to go anyway. Man, is Deni a special player. Look at this. Love this play. Just confuse them. If you can confuse the defense for even a split second, it is enough to generate a shot like this for Deni. And, yeah. Even though he didn't shoot amazingly last night, still a threat. Now, I want to hear from you guys in the comments. Let me know what you guys think about Deni. Here's another insane play. We're going to get this screen really quickly. This guy's going to overcommit to the switch. And again, what do? We wait for our defender to kind of overcommit to fighting over. And then, boom, we're just going to drive into the lane. Right, we're not even going to use the screen. We're going to manipulate you. We're going to stop on a dime. He overcommits to the outside shoulder. We get inside leverage. And as we drive, we're going to go up and under. Beautiful job. Deni is a freak of nature. I believe in this game he had 40+ points and was just a menace to stop defensively for Houston. And that is why the Trailblazers were able to win. Now, hit the like button, subscribe, join the family, turn on post notifications. And I'll see you guys in the next Deni update, which should be very soon. Peace.